That's nice. And this is how much percent THC? This is a hostage video, okay?
If you're seeing this, find my phone, find my mom.
Hi, I'm Sherry Cola. I play Mia in Little Brother on Netflix, and this is my tea time. Here we go. I'm gonna smell it first. This is peach oolong. I knew it. You know, I could, it really brings me back to the days I used to loiter at boba shops until 3 a.m. because I'm a 626 girly. I'm making you nervous. Okay, here we go. As I do this, I'm gonna look at the first question. What is your first memory of tea? Who made it? Where were you? And what did it taste like? My first memory of tea, I think it might have been chrysanthemum in those little like boxes with the straw that you puncture, and there was like a flower, you know, and that was very much, I mean, that you had to microdose those because that'll go, you won't sleep for weeks, kids. Chrysanthemum in the dim sum sense, but also in the cutie, sweetie sense, in the boxes at 99 Ranch, you know? Chrysanthemum hits so hard, historically, that I consider naming my daughter Chrysanthemum. Chrysanthemum, Chris, Chrissy, Mum, Sandy. You know, there's potential. Maybe it's a middle name, or maybe it's just a oneer, like Zendaya. You know what I'm saying? Please welcome to the stage, Chrysanthemum. We're gonna let this, you know, marinate for a little bit. Fermentation. We're not making kimchi. Kimchi tea, has that ever been done? Sometimes I just drink the juice. I'll drink the juice of anything if it looks at me the right way. You know, I'm gonna add more water just because we have it. I don't wanna waste any. I just pour it in my head now. We don't kink shame, okay? We don't. All right. See, this is just an interesting sight to see. There's branches. There's Michelle branches. There's Travis Barker's, okay? Jeremy Lin Manuel Miranda is what they call me. I said that the other day, but it was the first time, so now this is the second time. Merch coming soon. Is there anything about making tea that reminds you of how you prepare or approach a role? Immediately, I'm thinking about the concept of spilling tea, right? Something interesting to think about when you step into a character. What is she hiding? You know, if she had the chisme, what would she be saying? Spilling the tea. That's interesting. Nicole over here, PR of Netflix, has been my sounding board. You can't see her, but you can feel her. That's interesting. Yeah, I mean, I do this thing where I go through every scene that my character is in, and I write like how she's doing, feeling, and where she's at in this moment, like chronologically throughout the movie, for example, Little Brother. You know, what is the vibe between Mia and Rudd in this moment in time? How is she, you know, approaching the scene with Marcus? You know, it's very important to kind of just like, because when we're filming, we're shooting things out of order. So yeah, low key, I like iced tea as well. This is peach oolong. If I'm going to, you know, any boba shop that I'm not banned from in the San Gabriel Valley, I'll dabble in a green tea, no sugar with aloe. I'll holler at a taro slush, maybe almond. Coconut milk tea, forget about it. And back then we were sucking from the cow's teat. Now there are alternatives. All the publicists have now just ran to the parking lot. There's no one behind the camera, it's just me alone in the room. Off the 110 freeway. This is a hostage video, okay? If you're seeing this, find my phone, find my mom. Shout out to my mom. If you had to place Mia in one of your other movies or shows, which would it be? Because she's so horny for Eric Andre. Okay, all of you will be shook because I've never been girlier or more earnest and flirtier in anything ever. So please let me know what you think when you watch Little Brother. But because she's edging for Eric, the way Lolo edges for Baron Davis in Joyride, I feel like let's put Mia in Joyride for a threesome with Baron Davis. I should play a twin in the next movie about menage a trois. Representation matters. Joyride, Good Trouble, Nobody Wants This, and Shrinking. Which role changed you the most off screen, emotionally or technically? Damn. I do have to shout out Good Trouble because it was 5 seasons, 88 episodes, very auspicious. John M. Chu actually directed our very first episode, so that was a dream on its own. It was such a classroom because it was my first series regular. We started in 2018, and the family that I've made just through that journey, you know, it was a place to explore my dramatic chops. You know, I was crying on camera like every 3 episodes, and it was a place to also make mistakes and work with like over 50 directors, you know, with TV. It's just a new one every episode, and kind of learning when to adapt or like when to be more collaborative. And, you know, it was just such a treat, and it's something I'll never take for granted. So Good Trouble forever and always. But at the same time, it's like Joyride, you know, to have these Asian faces on a poster, it's overdue, you know, and we know that we still have a lot of catching up to do in the AAPI community, and, you know, same with the queer community. And I get to play someone who's very loudly, you know, into women on Nobody Wants This. So just to be able to show multi-dimensional, you know, layers of myself on the screen, and we get to Shrinking, which portrays an Asian woman in therapy on TV. I've never really seen that, especially in this way. For me and Jessica Williams to be having conversations about loneliness, it's just rare, and I don't take it lightly. So I think all of the above. You can't make me choose. Emotionally and technically, just feeling very fulfilled that I get to do it all and kind of show what I can. I mean, to show that you are not just one thing. I think society has tried to put us in a box. No matter who you are, you know, they want to see what they're familiar with, or they want to see what they're used to seeing you as, which is why Little Brother is everything. I can't wait for people to just be like blown away, because I've just never been wearing skirts as short as this. You know what I'm saying? There are scenes where I'm like, am I gonna, no vulva, not this one, okay? If you look closely, you might see a vulva, but just wait for the bloopers. What's something that's happened to you that would make a perfect sitcom episode? As you're waiting for that answer, I'm gonna go ahead and pour myself a little bit of tea, okay? Oh, bigger splash than I expected. You see that beautiful color? That is what I call the yellow fever. Okay, this cocktail, if you will, yellow fever, is peach oolong tea and hot water. It's a very, very complicated recipe. What's something that's happened to you that would make a perfect sitcom episode? I mean, I've lived a lot of lives, okay? I'm a feline, I'm a cat. The way I will stay vigilant The way I will stay humble. I remember one night, and I am working on a TV show about my chapter in radio, but it was just this messy, unique, hustle era, but with a lot of partying. And one night in West Hollywood, I remember losing my phone and getting pink eye, like simultaneously. It's like miracles happen on San Vicente. There's one. That's just a scene though. If we're talking like a full episode, I mean, okay, another time. I guess this is all like low-key tequila related. You know what? That's all I'm gonna give you for now, okay? That's all you need to know. Pink Eye. Is that a K-pop group? Have you ever been catfished? If so, what was the story? If not, who would you catfish? Let me take a little sip before I dive in. Oh, that's good. It's piping right now. Okay, the tea is piping and so the esophagus got a little burn. But like I said, stay vigilant, stay humble. This is so good. And this is how much percent THC? They won't tell me. They won't tell me. Yeah, I guess if anything, people have indirectly catfished just emotionally. Because I remember at a certain point when I was on dating apps, I think people, like this one person actually admitted that they were a fan of something. One of my works, one of my tweets, just a diehard. I'm really just in my own world right now. I've been sitting here for 36 hours and no one's come to get me. Mommy? Someone, after talking on this dating app for weeks, mentioned that they just wanted more friends and they were a fan of me. So that's when I had to just, throw my phone into a river. You know what I'm saying? Just put that right into the fireplace, babes. This conversation's over. But I do love a fried catfish. I do. With some Cajun fries, tartar sauce, put it on my neck like perfume. Okay? All right. But that was such a tender moment in the movie, right? This is probably coming out afterwards. Actually, we don't know. Probably. Cherry Cola literally started as a Yelp username. If you could finally write your first Yelp review, which restaurant and what would it say? I also just realized recently that Cherry Cola, that's 2 drinks. I'm a greedy bitch. She could not be thirstier. I never acknowledged the sherry. I'm always thinking about the cola. Cherry Cola. Jumbo shrimp. It's redundant. I'm overexposed. If I could just shout out some LA spots that I know and love. Otis, Thai, adore. Shout out to Summer Rolls. Temple City, California. Forget about it. Nem Noon? That's right, my besties are Vietnamese. So I know a thing or two. Bumba Way, Jeba Mao, Soda Chan, Bun Sale. Come on, Nook Mom. She is tri-quadrilingual. They're telling us it's now been 3 weeks that I've been sitting here. I gotta wrap it up. What's something you want the next generation of Asian American kids to take away from your work? I'm thinking about Hoobastank, The Reason, because that's a very pivotal song in Little Brother, only on Netflix. And the lyrics are actually pretty deep. I'm not a perfect person. There's many things I wish I didn't do, but I continue learning. I never meant to do those things to you. And so I have to say before I go, that I just want you to know. I found a reason for me, etc. You know, go look up the lyrics, go listen to the song. Hoobastank is paying me directly, by the way, for this. I think to find your reason, how about that? Your dream is very much your why. I've been on the internet way too long. Algorithm and blues. To just, find a way to make it happen, and kind of embrace the ups and downs along the way, I think is just key to this journey, I mean, what I want them to take away from my work is that honestly, it is work. This is not overnight, but it's so worth it. I think if you have a story, you have to make sure you go tell it. And yeah, collaborate with people who have the same ambitions, the people who have the same grit, the same passion. And yeah, community is everything. Culture is everything. Just make sure you stay true to who you are, and I think the rest will find you. So it's kind of like find it and it'll find you, and like find a way, and also find a phone in West Hollywood where I lost it in 2015 and then got pink eye. Okay, what's a motto you live by? I've said this before, but my mother is the MVP. Two things she has said. One is no money, no honey, okay? And she has that tattoo on her lower back. You have to scroll really far down on my Instagram to see that, okay? Mama Cola's tramp stamp. Honey, that is 496 weeks ago. X Pro 2. Hipstamatic. I am Gen Z. I was born in 2019. And here I am, 7 years old and thriving. Another one is opportunity is like the sun, it shines on everyone. Mama Cola. Like I said, Jeremy Lin-Manuel Miranda, the apple doesn't fall far from the tree, neither does the peach oolong, okay? I've been here so long. Peach oolong, I've been here too long. That my daughter Chrysanthemum is starting first grade. Chrysanthemum, Chrissy, more tea for mommy, please. Cheers, Little Brother on Netflix. Mwah. Thank you, Timid, for that titillating tea time. Go watch Little Brother now on Netflix.